and it is that time of the morning once again when it is time to launch today's PG Tips competition. For the past few weeks, you know, as you all know, it's been P without the G. You all know? Yeah, of course, because you've been sending me text messages in telling me, oh, well, you know, yeah, loads of text messages every week I was getting in saying it's just not the same. And well, it wouldn't be the same, you know, because it's like if either one of us is missing, you know, PG, you know, so it doesn't make the full PG tips, does it? So either way, it doesn't happen. So it has to be the P and the G. And of course, let's say welcome back, first of all, to the G, of course. And that is, of course, the G call.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, yeah, loads of, I've got to say, men more than women have been saying that, oh, it's not the same. And you just sort of sit there and scratching in your head and you're thinking, well, it can't be the same because she's not here.
You just don't have that effect on them.
Yeah, but obviously, you know, if I'm not here, you know,
it's incomplete.
It's incomplete. So it's very difficult for, I mean, I could try it one week. I could sort of try and
give the answer away.
No, put a female voice on as well as do, you know, my voice. And sort of, hand your name back to your text. Yeah, I don't know, try it, couldn't I?
That wasn't impressive.
It was not impressive.
I hope I don't sound like that.
No, you don't sound like that, but I could say, I don't know, it's someone else, isn't it?
You could just give the answer with and they'll think, okay, that shows that a little bit of her is there now.
Yeah.
But no, it's good to be back. It's been sort of Tuesday back on the show and absolutely phenomenal. Even today, you know, the Saturday audience. But yeah, it's been really incredible and people are putting me up to say some time not to go.
Oh.
Not to go.
Who's been doing
our
that?
Listeners.
Oh, okay.
Ringing in. Is he really going? Yeah, it's going to be sad. What's going to happen? Who's going to replay? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. You know, at the moment I'm on my countdown, and there's as of today there's 5 shows left.
Oh.
5 and counting down to, like I said, you know, this morning to the final show. And I have been thinking about the last show for weeks and weeks now, and thinking like, well, what do I do on my last show? And I'm just thinking like, I don't know what to do on my last show now. I'm
going to just need tissues. And...
No, I don't want it to. I really don't want it to sort of end, because then it will impact on me as well. So I don't want it to, and I do want to try and make it like a celebration. So I want to try and make it like I don't know, a party.
A party on the radio.
Party on the radio. And
a leaving party.
Well, I don't know whether just a sort of that sort of atmosphere. That's what I want to create, right. Because over the 20 years, I would like to think that I've entertained a lot of people. A lot of people have grown up with me. A lot of people have moved on into married life. They've got kids, and now their kids are listening as well as them. And some, you know, like I said, some people like today, Sam. You know, he's known me, you know, from back in the day in the Radio Derby days as well. Yeah. So it is, and the only thing I can say at the moment is I'm definitely still going to be at Radio Derby on a Sunday evening. So we'll still be over there at Derby doing our little bit, and then we'll see what else happens. To be honest with you,
Wow.
Party political broad, but I have been thinking, you know, after the elections, I've actually been thinking I should apply for one of the jobs.
I'm going to put your name forward.
And I was thinking, like, if I become, like, we're all looking for a new party, aren't we?
That's it, yes.
We're all fed up of the old school and everything, you know, the Conservatives, Labour, all that. And I'm just thinking the Poli tank and the Bhangra party.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, and my motto is, you know, everything we will resolve is by dancing.
That's good. The Dissy way.
The Dissy way, right? Because if you think about it, right, you know, the complaining about the NHS, too many people are, this and that and that and that. So all I'm going to say is, like, if we do Bhangra classes all across the country, and everyone who's like, well, I'm going to make it like you must attend at least 1 class a week.
That's good. That's keeping the fitness.
Keeping the fitness and hopefully...
Queues low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, you see.
I'm liking it. I will submit your applications there.
I'm going to get my manifesto together all around the Bhangra dance, Bhangra music and everything, and then stand...
That sounds like a good deal
So
to
in 5 years' time, I could be, you know...
Where Mr Cameron's standing today, it could be Mr Tank standing there smiling.
Yeah, and if they let me take over the country, then that's it, isn't it? It's all over.
But it was funny, because everywhere yesterday I was going, people was really upset. And even sort of my listeners, oh, you know, Labour's lost, Absorsa Ligala.
Yeah. Well, if some of you are old enough to remember, because it has actually been, how many years has it been since, 20-something years, I think, since Conservatives have actually been in control of the country. And I was a guy who grew up through the Maggie Thatcher eras of the Conservative rule, and I know what it was like then. My biggest fear is that if he turns out to be the son of Maggie Thatcher, oh. My personal opinion, of course, this is just how I see it. If he turns out to be her true son, then you know, I don't know. The next 5 years, I really don't know. I don't know.
Wow. Anyway.
But he won, and that's the way it is. So we got 5 years of David Cameron and the Conservatives to come.
So you're going out to Mr.
Cameron, of course, yes. I did send him a text message. Does he call it Badania? Or I get the badge?
I just came off the phone with him. He's so busy. He just said, "I'll give me a shout out," and I forgot. So, Mr. Cameron, massive shout out going out to you. Congratulations, well done.
Yeah, and I'll be down, I think, next week. I'll pop round and see you on here. Don't worry, mate.
Okay, so today PG Tips is all about you and us together in collaboration, working you hard, wherever you are, whatever you're doing.
Can I just, before you start today's, I did a PG Tips a few weeks ago where I beat them all.
You beat them all?
Every single listener I beat.
Stunned.
Yeah.
Wow. Working them hard, in other words.
I've worked them really, really hard. And there was one week when I did the Gurdassman tickets. That week it was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely everyone was flying in with loads and loads of answers. But you know how many incorrect answers? There was absolutely loads of incorrect answers as well. But we did have a winner. So they have been working very, very hard out there.
That's what I like to hear, that Mr. Tank took care of you, and I'm sure he did do a wonderful job. So here we go today. Everybody knows I've been gallivanting. No, I'm not. I've been on my travels across India, should I say. It's thoroughly enjoyed it. Good to be back. So today it only makes sense if we do then unite that particular question to travels. We're going to be looking for a word today in language, preferably Punjabi, any other languages also. We always like to educate and enhance our awareness. So in Punjabi, beginning with the letter Y is the word we're looking for the meaning, translation of travels.
That's what we're asking you, travel. So the word in English is travel. What is it in Punjabi? Beginning with the letter Y. We'll try and drop you some. Well, G will probably give you the answer in a short while if you keep listening.
I've got a lot of making up to do.
She's got lots of making up to do, so she'll probably give you the answer. But I'm going to try and keep it as we have in the past few weeks, working you all very, very hard. So with the letter Y, what is travel?
Why?
What do you mean, but why?
But why?
But it has to be with Y.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for this week. Travel. If you know what the word for travel is in Punjabi, give us a call on 0121 753 12 96 on the phones.
And of course, if you are sending your entries through via texting 074 12 96 12 96, please do let us know exactly whereabouts you are in the world, wherever, international, national, it doesn't matter if you're around the corner, but if you put your name so we can identify you and put your name into the lucky hat for today. We're very simple, who you are, where you are, with your answers.
And of course you can also do it via Twitter, #PolyTank1 on Twitter.
And it's Facebook, it's PG Tips page. We have unique to the PG Tips show, and alternatively my own G call.
That's your ways of getting in touch with us. So that's the competition up and running for you right now. We're also in the golden hour. I'm going to play you some classic old tunes as well. We're going to mix them up a little bit.